So, have you noticed the market crash in Growtopia? Blue gem locks, once the ultimate flex, are now worth way less than they used to be. The community is asking the same question. What happened to the BGL price? Today I will explain the real reasons why the value of Growtopia's most prestigious currency has crashed. From inflation and exploits to player decline and market psychology. Let's jump right in. First, let's clear up what a BGL or blue gem lock actually is. A BGL is basically the premium version of a word lock. It is supposed to be stable, high-tier currency that serious traders use, like gold bars in the real world. For years, BGLs were the symbol of wealth. Owning even a few meant that you made it in Growtopia. But today, that symbol doesn't mean as much. Back in the day, BGLs were incredibly valuable. Their price held steady because only few players could actually afford or farm that much of wealth. But lately, BGL prices have plummeted. How much? They have lost 500% of the value or even more by the moment I am making this video. Neptune items, Phoenix Wings, Raymans and Mag plans, the list is infinite. Look at those items price now. So what went wrong? Let's talk about the 5 main reasons. Reason number 1. Too many BGLs and locks have flooded the economy. Over the years, farming methods, events, and even exploits have generated massive amounts of items and currency. Think of it like printing too much money. If everyone has millions, then a million doesn't mean much anymore. And because BGLs are made from lower tier locks, when those become easier to get, BGLs naturally lose value too. Players even joke that there are too many billionaires in Growtopia now. Reason number 2. Growtopia's player count isn't what it used to be. More bots than players who focus on profiting 24/7. Fewer active players mean fewer trades, fewer new buyers, and less demand overall. When the demand side of the economy shrinks, but the supply side keeps growing, prices crash. Even long-time players on Reddit have noticed. And they're saying things like, people are leaving GT, demand for everything is dropping, so prices are dropping too. Reason number 3. For years, Growtopia has battled with bots, auto farmers, and duplication glitches. Even a small dupe glitch can permanently damage the economy. It has happened multiple times now, and many of those dupes were not fixed. If a single exploit allows thousands of BGLs or items to be created out of thin air, the rarity vanishes, and so does the value. The devs have patched many of the issues, but the long-term effects still linger. Reason number 4. Well, Growtopia has been surprising us with most of the in-app purchases. There was many not really smart decisions by Ubisoft which led the market to crash. Let's start off with the Tapjoy offers. You play and have a goal in certain game and get gems for that once you achieve it. And yes, I'm talking about tons of gems, not just couple. It crashed the BGL price a lot. Also, back when BGL was priced at $15, Growtopia released a package which costed same money and you got the same amount as of if you buy it from a BGL seller. But buying from Growtopia itself is much more safe, so the sellers had to put the price down. Growtopia wanted to harm the market to stop the sellers, however they harmed only themselves. That was the second big crash of Growtopia's BGL. But let's be honest, in any virtual economy, there needs to be a way to remove currency from circulation. In Growtopia, those money sinks are things like lock and events that consume locks. But there aren't enough of them. So while millions of locks are created every day, only a tiny fraction are ever destroyed. The result? More and more locks pile up, and each one becomes worthless. Some community members have even proposed a BGL tax or new high-cost events or legendary quests to help stabilize the economy. But so far, nothing major has been added. Finally, market psychology. When players see prices falling, they panic. Everyone starts selling before prices drop further, which actually makes them drop faster. It's the same thing that happens during a stock market crash. Once confidence is gone, value erodes even faster. Good example is Obsidia. He was the owner of many popular worlds and bypass worlds as well. He was a guy who cashed out 8,000 plus BGLs not a while ago. He himself also made the price crash a little. Now imagine there's thousands of BGLs being bought and sold daily, and a rich person like Obsidia comes in with 8,000 plus BGLs and wants to sell them quick, no matter what price it is. Of course it will crash the market. Stalkers will not pay a lot for a big risk, and also they will not sell the BGLs too expensive either, since they need to get rid of them as soon as possible. Now the real question is, can the Growtopia economy recover? Maybe. It depends on how the developers handle the next few updates. If they add proper money sinks, fix exploits, and find ways to attract new players, the value of BGLs could become more stable. But if inflation continues unchecked, you might see the blue gem lock become just another shiny relic of the past. And maybe, just maybe, a new lock being added to the game. So that's what happened to the BGL price. A mix of oversupply, player decline, and broken market balance. What do you think? Is there still hope for Growtopia's economy? Or is the BGL era over? Drop your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell for more Growtopia content. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.